Good morning, everyone. We're about to bring you the latest COVID-19 UAE updates. However, if you found this podcast through an article, which so many of you are doing, please hit that subscribe button wherever you get your podcasts so you can get your Dubai news daily. Morning, Dubai. How are you doing? Welcome back to Lovin Dubai show, where we go through all the trending stories in Dubai and beyond and what we hope you're all talking about. Good morning, Instagram. Good morning, Facebook. Today, we're talking about 94% of UAE people are positive about getting back to normal life. We're also talking about the brand new Apple iPhone 13 release. It's been released, and we're going to talk about the cost for UAE people.
Oh my god, when you said 94% of people are positive, I'm just like, what? But then you went on. And then I got the gist. And so we will also, other than that, we'll be talking about some UAE employees who possibly enjoy a salary increment of 4% in 2022, as well as Met Gala looks this year and how they have been making Dubai memes.
And then, later on in the show, do stay tuned because we have none other than Chai with Ahmed. We chat with him yesterday. He has an incredible show where he basically tries to bridge the cultural gap between Indians and UAE people, and it's actually very, very inspiring, and he does it in a very kind of fun, positive way. And also we talk about all the great things happening down at Wafi City right now.
Ooh, it's really exciting. We checked that out, and I can't wait to share more on that.
But before we get into it all, how are you all doing? I'm opening up your comments on Facebook, Instagram. Someone's asking about the price of the iPhone 13. We'll get to it all later in the show. It's story 3. Stay tuned. Clickbait you. But we do see your comments. Thank you for joining us. Miss Simran has a guest in her house. And if you live in Dubai, I guess anywhere, we're in the place that people always visit, right?
Yeah.
So, you know, I have in October, I have 2 sets of visitors coming. And then at Christmas, I have another set.
Who, family or friends?
Boyfriend's family, boyfriend's friends, my family.
Oh.
And it's just like you're just so you have your sister here at the moment.
Yeah, I do. And I think I'm the worst host in the world. I'm just so fussy about everything. Like just with the food and not dropping crumbs on the bed, not dropping crumbs on the sofa, on the dining table, just like eat on top of the sink.
That's so annoying of you.
I know it is. I mentioned this before. Like I'm just
Are you very like that? You don't give off not in a it's like in a positive way. You don't give off a very perfection needed vibe.
It's just I don't like cleaning up after people. And see, if I have a house party, I'll do a designated area. But when someone comes in,
designated. Oh, that sounds fun.
Like the living room, that's where everyone sits. No one goes to the kitchen. The bathroom's there. Just this area is the permitted area for guests.
Are your guests aware of that?
I make sure they are.
So is your sister kind of receptive to your fussiness?
No, she's just like, oh, here we go again. Here she starts. She's like, we're having a garlic bread yesterday, and she's dropping it. I'm just like, you're dropping it everywhere, just dropping it. And she's like, can you relax? And then she goes to bed.
Your poor sis, I feel for you. You want to have those garlic knots, yum by the way, and just enjoy them. Do you ever eat in bed?
Well, I used to when I used to stay with my family. But now that I live alone, no.
That's
never.
So funny. I saw that great meme about when you used to live with your family, you'd be in the shower with all the shower gel and fancy shampoos, and you'd use loads of it, and toilet paper, you'd use loads of it. And now you live alone, you're like, boop.
So true.
So true.
So true.
We'd love to get your sister's thoughts on this. Does she watch? Does she tune in? Is she up today?
Not this early in the morning. She's probably fast asleep because now is when she enjoys the house to herself.
Vishika is saying, you are Monica. You are Monica.
No, I wish I was the good parts of Monica. I'm the fussy parts of Monica. The bad parts that no one wants.
That is Monica.
But I don't cook. I don't clean. I just...
Oh, so you were trying to avoid the cleaning.
Yes.
You're a lazy Monica.
Yeah.
I get that.
The fussy, lazy one.
Interesting.
But are you the Monica, the whole Monica? Parts of Monica? Which parts of Monica?
I don't cook well or often or regularly. I don't clean well or often or regularly.
Are you fussy?
Not fussy. Not fussy at all. I could just be very comfortable. But although in all fairness, I do like a clean house, but I have a cleaner to come.
Okay, you're not a Monica at all. You give off the Monica vibe with the OCD. I don't know why, but like, guess not. Are you a Phoebe? I think we discussed this before. You're a semi-Phoebe.
I think it's kind of hard to pigeonhole because like Phoebe is so great, but she's also so like aloof and like as a real character in real life.
Yeah.
Everyone's probably a mix. It's like I'm a Monica,
Phoebe and Chandler.
Phoebe, Chandler probably, yeah. On that note, thanks for agreeing there with the Chandler one. Everyone wants to be a Chandler.
Starting off today's show, our sponsor for today's show is Wafi City, who will be throwing the Wonderlab this weekend, an interactive and educational experience for kids happening this weekend. More on this later on the show, but we have to mention that although Wafi City are the sponsors of today's show, the thoughts and opinions are made by Lovin Dubai.
And let's jump into our top stories. The UAE mood is a positive one. 94% of UAE people are positive about getting back to normal life. And of course, we're talking about COVID-19 news. So last night we had the UAE press briefing, which took place covering the latest COVID-19 updates in the UAE. This happens every single Tuesday night. We know that. And SEMA drop all of the updates on Twitter, and then we try and bring them to you in bite-sized format on Wednesday morning. So what we learned last night was that they actually did a study as part of the recovery progress to study the outcomes, which will now strengthen further decisions. So they did a survey among residents of the UAE, and according to this strategic indicator, which is optimism towards living conditions, they actually found that we achieved positive results in regard to the community's trust in the level of recovery in the UAE, as events are now at 95% capacity of the targeted 100%. But what's actually most considerable in this improvement since the time last year is the sense of trust and safety reached 95% in August, actually compared to 25% in April 2020. So as people, back in April 2020 last year, only 25% felt trust and safety in the future recovery. Now we're at 95%, and that's the optimism increased over the course of just over a year. Optimism also went from 94% from last year, it was just 34%. So it just really goes to show how our level of, I guess, trust and safety in the country and future progress and recovery and just getting back to like normal life, we're feeling as people way more positive about that. Personally, I would agree with that. Last year was very humming and hawing. Where are we? Can we travel? We're not sure. Still a bit of a way to go, but it's great to know that we are on the road.
Really, and you can see that with people just coming back to the UAE, people finding jobs and getting recruited here. Like so many of my friends left last year when they lost their jobs and had all those issues, but now most of them are back in the country.
Really?
Yeah.
Interesting.
It's amazing, and most of them are back with really good jobs and good starting salaries and all of that. So it just shows like the market is opening up. And it's incredible. Like the optimism is high, like you said.
Yeah, I guess you can see like what industries were hit the most. Of course, the airline industry, of course, the F&B industry, and of course, the events industry. But now, slowly but surely, these things are all trickling back. I heard this morning that Sevens is confirmed, which is very exciting. Of course, Expo 2020 is happening. So all of these are bringing more jobs, more economic ecosystem into the UAE. So it's all very exciting. And I guess the people are benefiting from that. We're seeing how the country is opening up, and most of us, 90% of the country have our first dose, so we're all vaccinated. So it's all in line with that.
Vaccinated anchors right here.
Yes, we are.
And speaking of jobs, now we spoke about recruitment. Now those who already have jobs and employees in the UAE could possibly enjoy a salary increment of 4% in 2022. Now, keep listening because I'm going to elaborate on this.
Interesting.
It's not every single employee in the UAE, but the global economy is slowly but surely recovering as we put the pandemic behind us, and the working class are the working class all over the world did suffer together as a whole with pay cuts, redundancy, furloughs, and etc. But as we look at a better tomorrow, employees in the UAE from certain sectors can expect a salary increment of 4% in the coming year, as reported by Gulf News. Now, the report elaborated on the survey carried out by Wills Towers Watson, a global advisory firm, that found that average pay rises in 2022 will be most visible in the medical, technology, pharmaceutical, manufacturing, insurance, and business consulting, as well as energy and natural resources sectors.
Good sectors to work in.
Yeah.
Those are sectors you'd like to be working in.
Like for like, anything happens, will pharmaceutical ever suffer?
Not right now. No, they're doing well.
Definitely.
Insurance is doing well. Energy and natural resources doing well. Sorry, Mum, we're in media.
Insurance, those people. And things are also looking optimistic in the recruitment front as businesses and employers are showing clear signs of growth, like Casey mentioned in the previous story. And sectors seeing major recruits are sales, technical skilled trades, engineering, and the least active recruitment areas are HR, finance, and marketing.
Oh, interesting.
I would think marketing is one of the biggest recruits.
Finance, surely they're always trucking away, right?
And they earn buckets of money.
They work really with money. But very interesting survey to note that in some industries they're looking at a 4% pay rise. But then isn't pay increases are always on par with the inflation of the country, right? So if the country sees inflation, then surely across the board you will see like a standard pay rise. I remember in the school I worked in, we would always get it was like a definite increase of like, let's say it was like 800 dirham a year.
Yeah.
That was always, they were always like, there was that like level of inflation was always like so slight, so we were always guaranteed that, which was always nice.
That's a good amount, 800, that kind of sorts out your...
But that was in line with inflation at the time. So the cost of living in the country was going up that much, so you think you're getting an increase, but actually the cost of living is going up around you.
That's amazing, like that some institutions have that kind of rollout, because I wouldn't imagine every single company would see the salaries of their employees based on the inflation of the country. Some people just keep it the same.
Yeah, I wonder.
Some organizations.
Thoughts? Do your salaries go up based on inflation in a small way? I'm sure larger companies do look at that.
Because I have a friend who used to work for Emirates and Dinara, and for 2 years his salary was the exact same, like just kept at the same level. So I guess for some roles and some organizations it's like it works differently. However, if you are getting that 4% increase, I want to talk to you about the new Apple iPhone 13 is out, and here's how much it will cost UAE peeps. It was a big night for Apple users and I guess tech-savvy people who are interested. We saw the launch of Apple's iPhone 13 and 4 new models in a live-streamed event. So now up for review, they released the iPhone 13, the iPhone 13 mini, iPhone 13 Pro, iPhone 13 Pro Max, new Apple Watch Series 7, and a regular iPad and a new iPad mini. And guys, I have to say, they're all just gelling into one. It's literally like one is looking like the other, and it's like, okay, do you just call it an iPhone and just give it 7 sizes? Sorry, I use a Samsung. Anyway, really interesting on the Apple iPhone fund. No, look, the products, we're going to look specifically at the iPhone 13 because I'm sure that's the one that you're all interested in. Lots of new developments there. So more opportunities to use 5G. The products this time are made more sustainably. So parts are made from materials from recycled plastic bottles. You can take better camera, as you can expect with a new phone, better battery life. You can take stunning shots in any situation. It's more intuitive, and not the UAE, but Australia, Canada, China, Germany, India, Japan, and the UK can pre-order from Friday. Will you be pre-ordering? Definitely not.
Oh, okay, that was quick. Ali?
Yes.
Are you actually?
Yeah.
Nice.
I think I need a new phone.
I have never bought a new iPhone, so I don't know how this cost compares, but they're just always very expensive. The iPhone 13 is $799, they announced last night, so that's 3,024 dirham.
Okay, that's standard for a new release for iPhones. It's always around the 3,000.
I'm gonna see how much Samsungs are when they do a new release. That's a new phone cost.
But I wait for the new iPhones to release, so the previous ones, the price for those go down.
Okay, don't quote me on that. It said $799, which currency converter said was 3,000 dirham, but actually, the Samsung Galaxy Flip is 3,600 dirham, but that's the flip phone, so that's obviously very pricey. Don't quote me on the 3,000 dirham.
They should do something new with iPhones at this point. Like, it needs a flip model.
It's just interesting because all of the updates are what you would expect from a new phone. So of course you're going to have a better camera. Of course, I think they said there's going to be an extra hour and a half battery life per day in the iPhone Mini, which is
groundbreaking.
Which is well, you know, it's an extra hour and a half of your day, but do you need an extra hour and a half of your day?
Totally being sarcastic.
Yeah. The fact that products are made more sustainably, 100% fantastic, but I do believe it's the antenna. So I think that they could, if they're going to do one, that there'll probably be more and more of that future innovation in sustainability and tech, which would be quite cool to see. So maybe that's where they're going to go if they want to do something more innovative. That would be pretty cool.
I feel like iPhones and just Apple in general has stopped becoming like the designs and the models, and they've just become very redundant now, like standard. It's all just coming out like iPhone 13. Okay, what's new? Nothing much except for these, like whatever you mentioned.
We say, yeah.
What?
Ali?
I do not agree, Simran.
Yeah, I was gonna say we need like
totally. I'm completely the opposite. They designed the iPhone this way so that it perfectly fits your hand.
They say that with every iPhone design.
We do need Tech Guy Chai, new name, on the show this morning because we know that he was watching it last night and would be eagerly anticipating any iPhone release, any Apple release. It's just interesting because I think, you know, in the Steve Jobs days there was so much fan and fuss about the releases, and I think his presence on stage was so interesting. And then the video that you can see beside us has Tim Cook.
Yeah.
I think I got the name wrong. Tim Cook on stage, and it even the soundtrack wasn't inspiring to me. Do you know what I mean? Like it's just. I'm not a massive Apple person, so you'll probably sense that I'm not like as excited. But it's trending on Twitter. There will be people lining up for sure. In terms of tech, it's going to be one of the best phones on the market for sure. So let us know if you're going to be buying it.
Apple is Apple at the end of the day, but to be honest, I'm an Apple person, but I get more excited about Samsung launches.
Really?
Yes. I mean, the Fold phone.
Yeah.
That's so interesting.
That's what's interesting, a Fold phone?
Yes, it is.
The Fold phone,
it really
looks sensational.
It used to be a trend back then.
But the whole screen flips. That's what's cool.
I like, what is not cool about a phone flipping, especially like a Samsung, like something that's like a tablet size and you flip it. It's always cool.
But is it user friendly?
Yeah, that's the question. Will it bend?
I'm not brand loyal at all. I just want a nice size phone that takes really, really nice pictures so I don't have to, and that works quickly. Like I literally do not care about the brand.
But it's convenient. Like you can just like flip it, put it in your pocket, put it in your purse.
You can put it in your. You can put any phone in your pocket.
Any phone. I don't know.
But no, it is super duper slick, and it's innovative and it's different.
Yeah. I absolutely love the flip phone. I want it. But moving on, the Met Gala looks this year are making some oddly relatable Dubai memes. Now, you've been looking at the Met Gala looks and judging the looks like Joanne Rivers from Fashion Police. Anyone remember that show?
I really do. Yes.
She was amazing.
Yeah.
She was just like, if I were to judge people, I would want to judge people like her. Now, anyway, there were some wardrobe choices that were major hits and also some major misses. But have you seen the memes, guys? They were hilarious. And Dubai folks have seen the Met Gala looks and thought, this look is so Dubai, although the theme is American independence. Now, the Met Gala 2021 was held on Monday, September 13th. And the Met Gala looks that reminded us of relatable Dubai things, starting with chili cinema. Now, Rihanna and A$AP Rocky also became meme material for Dubai peeps with their oversized layer looks. Now, I think we made the meme on the cinema, and it's you guys can see that beside us on YouTube and Twitter. But I mean, have you seen Rihanna and A$AP Rocky's look? That's also very cinema.
They're calling it like rolled out of bed, super cozy. Yeah,
and it's like
it's perfect. Like I have it open. They look like massive oversized quilts.
Yeah. So one meme was like, people in the UAE always complain about it being hot, like 364. How many days are 365 days a year, and the 2 days when the temperature drops to 20 degrees, you go out with like oversized jackets, with Uggs on, with your boots.
Oh yeah, like I remember when I used to teach, the kids in school would have all these like amazing winter boots for 2 days of the year. But it's not even that. It's today I wore shorts and I'm like, I'm going to be cold in the office. Like offices are cold.
Yeah.
Because you're like roasting hot outside and you love, it's like that feeling when you go into the AC and then you literally like, it's very hard to dress in Dubai, guys. Do you feel me?
Yeah, I totally feel you. One of the days I came wearing a jumper in the office and Kautar's like, are you okay? It is boiling outside. I'm like, it is freezing inside. Oh, Kautar. But I get your point.
I love the Kautar shout-outs on the show. Best dressed, worst dressed?
For me, the best dress, I would really say the Kardashian, like Kim and Kendall. Oh, and
Kim?
yeah,
Is your best dressed?
It is.
Oh, it's a very
It was
divisive
something.
outfit.
I loved it. It was something like very. You would expect the Met to be unusual, and she was like she stood out. And I feel like you could tie in so many themes around that. And of course, Billie Eilish.
She was very classic, and I think she's been praised for really getting the theme, which was American
Independence. That's what Farah mentioned, but you know what? Like just the things that went on behind her dress, and she inspiring the designer to just stop fur and stop all like all kinds of like animal things for making the costumes, making the stuff. So it's just like what she's done for the Met Gala is amazing.
Yeah, it was Oscar de la Renta, and she was super old school glamorous. She kind of channeled Marilyn Monroe, and then also having that kind of activism, social activism calls in the background that she actually, as like, I believe she's under 20, so she's still in her teens, and to have that much force to get Oscar de la Renta to stop using animal products and then to wear it and to have that statement going to the Met Gala, just amazing. Just amazing, and hopefully we'll see more. My best dress was Gigi Hadid. I thought she looked so glam, so stunning. Yeah,
I didn't like her look at all.
If you want to know more about the Met Gala, we're not the place to find it out.
Lil Nas?
Well, let's jump into our final story, I think.
Yeah.
On to something fabulous happening this weekend.
Yes. So this weekend, Wafi City are throwing an experience in Wonderlab where kids will be able to explore the world of science in the best way possible by taking part and getting their hands dirty.
The Wonderlab will be suitable for kids of all ages, and there's going to be over 35 experiences across the site. We're talking from tech, space, biology, chemistry, art. Promise you the kids are going to love this.
And it's really cool. It's a really cool way for kids to learn new things while giving them an experience that they won't forget, and they'll also be winning prizes from Max, the math scientist, and his robot assistant. And we've saved the best bit for last. The event is totally free, so there won't be any cost associated. And this Friday and Saturday from 4 p.m. to 6 p.m. and 7 p.m. to 9 p.m. at Wafi City Mall.
Don't miss it. I saw Miss Simran's stories. You were there with Joaquin, who's Richie's son, and your sister, and they literally looked like they had a blast. And I was there a couple of years ago doing something similar with major science experiments, and for kids who are curious or who have a big imagination or just something that you're looking for something free to do in the city, this is really awesome.
And it's like 3 different age groups, me, my sister, and Joaquin, and we all had so much fun just going around. And they have all the information about all of the activations, and it's so interesting. Like you learn and then you play, and it's just a very interesting setup that they have at Wafi City. Yeah,
parents, if you're looking for something, head down there with the little ones, and those dates and details are also on Lovin Dubai, or for more information check out Wafi on Instagram. Stay tuned. Usually we have an interview in studio, but today we pre-recorded it yesterday. Chai with Ahmed. He's an incredible show host who's creating a cultural bond between India and the UAE, and his content is going viral. It's all on Facebook and Twitter and YouTube right now, so stay tuned guys, and Instagram, switch over. Lovin Extra is here. This is the new membership, and while absolutely nothing changes for our readers, extra members get access to premium content, exclusive competitions, and first look for tickets and access to the coolest events across the city, and Lovin merch. If you subscribe right now, a very cool Lovin Red Eco Water bottle will be delivered to your door. Welcome back to the Lovin Dubai show. We are joined by Ahmed Al-Marzouki, a content creator who's been using his platform to create cultural bridges between the UAE and India. through his inspiring content, from teaching UAE residents how to speak Hindi to providing exclusive Bollywood intel on his show. We have Chai with Ahmed here this morning. Welcome to the show.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much for having me, by the way.
How are you? How are you?
I'm great. How are you?
I'm well, thank you. I'm shook by something that just happened. You told me that you have been doing content creation for 2 years, and when I looked up your Instagram account, you have fan accounts.
Oh, I do.
You have fan accounts.
I do have fan account, and they're all part of my family journey. I can say Chai family. Whoever loves me, whoever follows me, I just call them family.
That's so, like, what was your first reaction when you saw that you have fan accounts after your name? Like, that's so cool.
I was like, and the first fan account was on my birthday. I was like, okay, did you guys create this for my birthday? They said, this is your birthday gift. I was like, oh, that's so sweet. That's so sweet. It means I have achieved something.
So you have an online family, but for those of you who don't know, can you give people a little bit of background about what Chai with Ahmed is about?
Sure. So basically, Chai with Ahmed is a page on Instagram where I interview Bollywood celebrities, and I do cultural exchange between UAE and India, and try to educate Bollywood and Indian viewers about UAE and vice versa. So basically, this is Chai with Ahmed.
So we know that the UAE has a huge Indian population, but for you, why did you want to create that cultural connection?
When I was a kid, since maybe 6 or 7 years, when I was a very young kid, I'm still young, not a kid, young.
We're all young at heart.
I was into Bollywood, and I think the first movie I've ever seen was a Bollywood movie. Do you know how baby born and they see their first face on their family, and they're like getting connected? So the same thing happened with me. And also if you're talking about business and you know, like cultural wise, so we had a great connection between India and UAE since I was great grandfather days, so about import export, so we had that kind of beautiful connection. So I was like, okay, let's continue that connection, and let's continue about me myself, because I have passion of Bollywood. So whenever I go out with my friends, they go for a Bollywood movie, they say no, we don't like Bollywood, but when I force them, they love Bollywood. So I thought I have in my that kind of influence about Bollywood, so I tried.
So you're doing it now for 2 years, you have a big following. What type of stories are you telling? What kind of stories you're getting the big reaction, the emotional reaction?
Actually, I've started my whole journey about Chai with Ahmed, which is about interviews. So, you know, here we have so many Arab people, they love Bollywood. So they want to have that kind of, you know, like connection with Bollywood celebrity and ask them their questions. But we don't have here this similar kind of person who does this. So I try to do this for my Arab viewers. And then I had great response, and they were like, Ahmed, thank you. They're showering love and they support me every time. Then I have changed my mindset into cultural exchange. So I wanted to educate Indian celebrities or Indian in general about UAE, about our tourism, about our culture, and how we will work together. So some of the Indian celebrities, they were shocked, like, oh, do Arabs really love us? Do we have that kind of connection since a long time? I said yes, and then I was showing the proof. And the same thing, they showered love about, you know, Arabs. So I was trying to be intermediate between them.
That's amazing to hear. And then you're actually showing them the love that the UAE has for India and vice versa. In general, I think for everyone, content creation is quite nerve-wracking because posting your own personal stuff online is tricky. What's the general reaction you get to your comment?
Mostly it's all positive, because I have such a beautiful, genuine fan following. I just call them family.
Your family?
Yes, I do have some negative comments in times, and those comments doesn't affect me because I have a dream. I have you know, passion that I really want to reach. I really want to achieve. So those kind of comment doesn't really affect me right now. It was affecting me before in my initial days, but right now, no, nothing comes against of my passion and goal.
Interesting. You speak. You know, I know you spoke before about failure and actually needing failure to succeed.
Yes, that's right.
How does that relate to you?
Yeah. So when I started my journey, I started before Chai with Ahmed. I was doing YouTube like trailer reaction, all of this. So I really got some kind of feedbacks about body shaming, all of the negativity. It really affected me at the beginning.
Of course it would.
It really, I was like thinking I will just discontinue about what I'm doing, but then I just sat and realized that no, Ahmed, this is your passion. You really need to do something. Those comments, those things doesn't really should affect you. I failed, but then I came back with more power, with more energy, and just show them to show all the people that failure is a success. You will fail in social media. You will fail. You need to have a thick skin. You will see lot of bad comments, negative feedbacks, but it's you. Are you willing to take all of those just to achieve your dream? Are you willing to be in that kind of position? If you are, then you will do it. If you're not, then social media is not your thing.
Interesting. We could literally sit here for days and talk about internet trolls and the venom that they are on society.
Unfortunately.
But actually, you shared before that your, I guess, bullying journey.
Yes, when I was young. When I was
started
very,
long
very young.
before this.
Yeah, it was when I was a kid. I was a little bit chubby, that's true, and I was a very introvert person. I think those bullies were like using that kind of fear that I have. You know, I was not a very courage person. I was a little bit weak. So they have taken that kind of chances. So literally like maybe 18, 20 years, I was affected by this. I don't go out. I don't have friends. This is very emotional now. I didn't have friends. Yes, that's true. And I was always in the home alone. And because my mother, she's very protective about me. So she's like, Ahmed, don't go out. Please be in the home. And I was like thinking the world is monster because of those people, because of what I was affected with. So I think that's enough for a story right now.
Well, this is incredible because you came into this office today, and the fact that you said you're an introvert is so surprising because, you know, like 3 people came in to say hello and it's all highs and smiles and chats and, you know Hala, who we're going to talk about in a little second, but like you guys are great friends and you have this incredible interview account. It's an amazing personal growth and personal change. Did social media do that, or did you just make that decision one day to
actually I had two things. Social media is one of those, yes, that's right. The second thing was customer service. I was working in customer service, so I had,
interesting.
Yes, I had that time that khalas, you know khalas, right? We're like, done, that's done. So I was like, Ahmed, you really want this? You really want to be a brave person? You really want to achieve your dream? You really want to be in social media? Then join customer service. I was literally very young at that age, so and I told to my mom, to my parents, that I'm going to join customer service. So they were like, will you handle it? There are like different type of personalities. There was someone who become angry on you, will crush you. I said, I am there. I will do it. I have my dream and nothing can stop me right now. I started customer service. Yes, it was difficult for me. And by years, 3-4 years, I established myself. Then I said, I am ready now for social media. Wow. I entered social media and that really changed me drastically. And I became, you can see now how better person I am right now. But I want to say to all people that, you know, if you have a dream, if you have achieved, just go follow it. Because if you don't do it right now, you will never do it. Don't let that kind of barrier break you. You have to break that barrier. Let the barrier have to break you.
But I think that's amazing. But I think you've shown that you have to work for your dream. Like you wanted your social media career, yes, but you put the time, you put the back end time in to make it happen. And now you've interviewed big Bollywood names. And what are your kind of, I guess, most positive stories that you can share with people about your interviews?
I think most of them are positive, 99%, because what you get to learn from every celebrity is different. So no matter how big they are, but they're still down to earth. So there are some very energetic, there are some very fun loving, there are some who give you good, like tips and tricks. So everyone has its own kind of positivity. But I really learned a lot from the celebrities. I really learned that no matter how big you are, you have to be down to earth. Because you can't reach to the God limit and you have to be in the down, right, in the earth. So people will love for who you are. People will love for your, that kind of positivity that you have. So no need to have that kind of attitude because that will never work for you.
What is your favorite piece of content that you've created?
Actually, the teaching Hindi language. I don't know why I have so much of great reaction, so much of positivity that Ahmed, please teach us Hindi. I was like, okay, when I...
Are you fluent?
You can say I understand 100% and I talk like almost 90%.
Wow.
Yes. So they said like, Ahmed, please just give us some words. I was like, okay, will that be beneficial? I tried for one video and oh my God, number of reaction of DM that be reaching, Ahmed, what does this mean? What does this mean? I was like, okay, I'm doing a weekly, and then the people are waiting for that segment actually.
And who are these people? Are they Arabs? Are they people in the region?
All Arabs.
Amazing.
All Arabs. There are people from here, from Saudi, from Egypt, from Iraq.
Can we do a little class? Can we do a little lesson?
Why not? Why? I will teach you some Arabic. Some Hindi.
Okay, maybe some Arabic too would be helpful.
Both. Okay.
Okay,
So
let's go.
you're looking beautiful today. So it means तुम बहुत खूबसूरत हो. Say it.
Tum bahut sarat ho.
तुम बहुत
Tum bahut
खूबसूरत
khubsarat.
खूबसूरत
Khubsarat.
हो.
Ho.
It means you're so beautiful.
Should we do it together?
Yes.
1,
2, 3.
Tum
तुम बहुत
bahut
खूबसूरत हो. That's amazing. You're a good learner.
I need to
You're a
spend
good
more-
learner.
I need to spend more time on YouTube.
And in Arabic, it means inti jamila.
Inti Jamilia.
Jamila.
Oh, Inti Jamilia.
Yeah, inti jamila.
Inti Jamila.
Yeah, they say for females that you're beautiful.
Can I teach you it in Irish? Tatu,
Tatu,
Anna,
Ana,
Dahula.
Tatu, Ana, Dahula.
Oh my god, that was perfect!
Tatu, Ana, Dahula. Tatu, you are Dahula. I don't know how to say it actually.
You literally nailed it. That was perfect.
Thank you.
Any Irish audience. will
Because
love
you are a very good teacher, that's why.
it. Well, we are both very good teachers.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Most welcome.
What is next on the dream mission? I know you're studying at the moment. You know, you have Chai with Ahmed. You're, of course, a cultural ambassador.
Yes.
What is the big dream?
Actually, I really want to have one day, inshallah, I have my own show in a very big local channel, and I work on some social media platforms, you know, like literally like a normal work routine. But apart from that, I am trying to do something like a segment on my Instagram, a weekly segment where, you know, all the youth people about like Arab youth people, local youth people who have ambition, who have restaurants, I should go and interview them. So I should showcase, you know, outsiders that they have to come to this kind of restaurant and support Arab people.
Amazing.
And also some of great businessmen here in Dubai. We have Indian great businessmen. They are huge. So I'm trying to have some kind of interview with them and see how did they become this kind of businessman and how did they achieve their dream.
That's so interesting and it's so inspiring because, of course, so many expats have arrived here in the UAE.
Yes.
We're from all over the world that storytelling isn't maybe as important in other cities as it is here because people have such unique stories, whether they've been here 5, 10, 20, 30, 40 years, and to have people telling those stories is so powerful.
Exactly.
So thank you so much. Where can people find you if they want to reach out, send a message? if they
Chai
want
with
to
Ahmed
connect?
Instagram is the only place that you're gonna find me. And if you need anything, any tips, whatever you want, I'm always there for you guys. I am active 24/7. Even 2 a.m. I'm also active. I love social media. So yeah, and they can find me.
2 a.m. Alive all night. Incredible. Thank you so much. It's been inspiring. It's been very interesting.
Thank you so
We
very much.
appreciate your time very much.
I really hope that all of you guys are proud about me. All of the rulers, about all the UAE government sector people, they are proud about me. They have seen my work without any help. I have done all of this, and thank you so much, Lovin Dubai, for hosting me.
Well, no problem, but also a quick shout out to Hala.
Yes, Hala. She is one of my favorite, and she is a top student.
Hala, by the way, is host of Smashy TV, which is an Arabic business news and check channel, a sister account to Lovin Dubai if you want to check it out.
Definitely.
But also a co-student with you at
Yes,
the
New Media Academy.
New Media Academy.
Yes.
You guys are graduating, so it's going to be a little
Very, very
celebration.
soon, and let's hope we are in top 10 only.
Both of you guys, fingers
Inshallah.
crossed.
Thank
Guys,
you.
that is it for us on the Lovin Dubai show. We're back with you every single weekday morning, same time, same place. Stay safe, wash your hands. Guys, that is a wrap for the Lovin Daily. We are back same time, same place every weekday morning. And of course, don't miss the Lovin Show every Tuesday where I chat with Dubai personalities. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button and have a great day.